How is it going, guys? Drew Peacock here, back with another video, and ever since I got the Supra retuned, I've been dying to go racing. I haven't gone out to an official Mexico meet yet, but I've been itching to go. I can't sleep at night. It's keeping me up. Before I go, though, I do got to test out to see which is faster, my McLaren or the Supra. Place your bets down below, and if you want to see that race, you better hit subscribe. To scratch that itch today, though, we are going to go ahead and take a look at JDM Overnight's page. He posts some pretty sick-ass races today. I thought it'd be interesting to see import versus the world. It could be import versus domestic, import versus Euro, or import versus supercars. So if you're an import fan, hopefully this video makes you happy. Hopefully they're winning. I can't guarantee anything. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at some races. First race is a full bolt-on ported stock turbo 25 pounds of boost on pump gas Evo versus a 10-speed 5.0 on drag pack. It's not this Mustang, but yes. Let's go ahead and take a look. Place your bets down below. 25 pounds of boost. I mean, these 10 speeds are really quick, but I would hope 25 pounds of boost is enough to take out the stock 5.0 on drag pack. Let's take a look.
1, 2, 3.
First race in and I already lost, or at least metaphorically. I thought the Evo was going to win. Those Evos have really short gears, it seems. It's just winch, winch, winch. Like really short. I don't know if they were doing a 10 roll, a 20 roll, a 40 roll. I don't know what they were doing, but they must have been starting pretty damn low. And the Evo did hold on pretty damn good. But like I said, the 10 speed, man. Racing an automatic car in your old school classic JDM car with a manual, it's just, you can't really compete nowadays. Those 10 speed manuals, super wicked fast. I got to see how my car does against one. I raced a Hellcat. I posted on my Instagram a couple days ago, and the auto, he would just reel me in every time I would have to shift. So it's just how it is, man. Autos are faster, but manuals are more fun. Next race, we have an intake full exhaust Flash Pro OTS tune versus an exhaust-only SCAT pack. Okay, these SCAT packs are slow as shit. I'm sorry if you're a Mopar fanboy. Project WAP, my drift car, which only laid down like 360 horsepower, it destroyed one of these. Okay, I wouldn't say destroyed, but if I would have stayed in it longer and he would have stayed in it longer, I would have put lengths on him. I was reeling him in. The Project WAP has really long gears, and it just needs to build a boost before it can take it out, but I'm betting on the Type R. As sad as that is, I'm thinking this Type R is going to take it out. Let's take a look. All right, muscle car boys, if you have a muscle car and you lose to a new Type R, I mean, some of the older crazy modified Hondas are quick as fuck, but if you lose to a new Type R, like, just sell it. That's what you got to do. They're serious. Just, you got to sell it at that point. The new Type Rs, people are saying they're pretty quick. I've never encountered a fast one. I think it's hit or miss most of the time. Every Type R I've seen, no offense, maybe it's just a SoCal thing, but the Type Rs down here, most of the time are clapped out. They're just stanced out shit boxes. This one seemed really quick, jumped off the line really nice. It's got some torque. I don't know if he was brake boosting or what, but serious, good power right there. Got to tip my hat to the Type R. It did win fair and square. I think the SCAT pack might have came around him later on, but who gives a fuck? It didn't happen. We're talking about what happened here, and the Type R definitely won. Okay, well, this one isn't a JDM versus American Muscle, but it is JDM versus JDM, and I thought it would be interesting to take a look at. Full bolt-on 93 tuned GTR versus 7175 single turbo Supra 93. That's a pretty big turbo, and it's going to need a lot of time to spool. And on 93 octane, you're really not pushing that much boost. So is it really worth it? I don't know. We don't get 93 octane here in SoCal. On 91, I would say no, but on E85, you could put down some serious numbers with that. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a look. I think that this GTR is going to get it just because of the spooling of the Supra is going to be super slow. So let's go ahead and take a look. Alright, I don't know what the fuck happened. I didn't hear any honks. It looks like the Supra shot out of there like a bat out of hell, maybe took the hit, and the GTR just steadily reeled him in, passed him up. Maybe it's a manual to automatic thing again, but that GTR was flying. That thing seemed like it was moving a lot faster than what it was claiming. I don't think that's full bolt. Well, what did he claim? Okay, he was claiming full bolt on 93. Yeah, that thing was moving like it, so I was right, but for the wrong reasons. It was just making a lot more power. Clearly, look at him, just fucking passes him. It's like a stock Mustang versus a 98 Honda. Fucking embarrassing. All right, here we go. We have a bolt-on cam tuned Corvette, 300 wheel horsepower versus a fucking shitbox. We have a 278 wheel horsepower stock 1JZ GTE Mark III Supra, and that thing, that's a little TLC needed. But if it's a race car, who gives a fuck? Oh, fuck. I mean, the Vets are C4 Vets. People race us. I'm gonna bet the C4. It's making more horsepower, but I don't know. It's probably pretty light too. I'm gonna bet the C4. Okay, I think I was right. It's pretty hard to tell because both cars look pretty fucking identical, but I'm 99% sure the camera car is the C4 Corvette. And just the instant torque, the lightweight of it. I mean, those Mark IIIs, they're not super light. Supras in general aren't super lightweight cars. I believe my Mark IV is like 3,400 pounds. The Mark III is probably made out of more metal than that one. So I don't know if they're lighter or heavier, but more horsepower, lighter, more torque. Yeah, I was right. And his voice cracked while he was counting down. We've all been there. And it is what it is, man. At least you took the dub, but everyone is laughing at you in the comments. Trust me. Next race, stock Hellcat on tire, half gutted, versus a turbo K24/K20 12 PSI E85. That's it, 12 PSI? That's like nothing. It's like baby juice, man. 12 PSI E85 and half gut. So Hellcats are quick. Stock though, like 500 plus wheel horsepower, depending on the car, we'll take it out. I'm on the fence, but I feel like the Honda, if the Honda doesn't win after doing all that, if it can't beat a stock Hellcat, that's pretty embarrassing. I'm gonna have to go ahead and say Honda. Let's just take a look. If the Honda loses, I'm gonna be surprised. Okay, so now I'm on the fence. Did the Honda just really fuck up and not hook on the first race? Or did the Hellcat, like, not try on the second race? What the fuck happened, man? These are, like, two completely different races. The first race, the Hellcat put fucking bus lengths on this guy. Wasn't even close. The Honda should have let off about 5 minutes ago. Okay, the second race, though, if we go to the second race and we take a look, it looks like either the Hellcat isn't trying or the fucking Honda was in the right gear or it hooked or something. But the Honda did win the closer of the two races, so I have to believe that the Honda is quicker in that case. The first race must have been a fluke. Hopefully someone is explaining it in the comments. I'm too lazy to go read it, but I'm going to take that as a dub for the Honda in my book. So I was correct on this one yet again. I haven't watched these. I have no idea what happens. So I'm just guessing. And I've been right about most of them, except for the first one. So let's keep it moving. If you guys are right, let me know down in the comments. Next one, we have a Unistage 2 E85 RS3 versus pure 800 turbo / downpipe Supra on low boost. He's got to flex the low boost. Oh, fuck, those RS3s are quick. One of them gave me a run for my money when my Supra was making like 550 wheel. Oh god, those I don't know. With my own I mean, but these newer Supras too, they don't take too much to go fast. He does say low boost though. I'm gonna bet RS3. Let's take a look. Not extremely great angles to take a look, but I think the RS3 passed him. I think it's really hard to tell. You guys got to let me know, but it looks like the RS3. I'm going to try to freeze frame it really quick. It looks like I saw the RS3's headlights first. Now it is closer. No, the RS3's in front. I could see the full Supra's rear end, and this thing it's got to be in front. If this thing was next to the Supra, it would be completely blocked by the A-pillar. So the RS3 barely won, and if that thing's on low boost, I mean, all he has to do is twist a fucking dial, and then boom, he'll win. So I was yet again right, but this guy is still claiming that the Supra won. Sorry, pal, your beloved Supra fucking lost. Sorry, bye-bye. Lost to the Audi. BMW versus Audi pretty much, and the Audi clapped him. Bye-bye. Okay, another Audi. Audi versus Cadillac. Built head, cam, ported LT4 blower, tune E-blend. On ECC Stage 2 E85 RS3. Dude, this RS3 we've seen so many times on JDM Overnight, and it fucking flies. My money is always on this RS3, man. This guy is like Zeus. Is just fucking destroying everything. That didn't really make any sense, but we're going to roll with it.
1, 2, 3!
Now that's what I call racing. This first race right here is my favorite type of race. You're both neck and neck. You're pretty much seeing who has the biggest dick by staying in it the longest. And that is my favorite type of racing. That when you just blow the doors off of someone or get your doors blown off, it's not fun. But this neck and neck shit, like what I did with the Hellcat, very fun. And this RS3, I think this is the first time I've ever seen the RS3 lose. The 75 roll, which is a ridiculous speed to start at, like you're already speeding, and then it just fucking, yeah, puts lengths on him. And it's just, it is what it is, man. Someone's always got a bigger dick, and someone always has a faster car. And that Cadillac was the faster car. Next race, 2JZ GTE 240SX 67mm turbo E85 600 plus wheel horsepower. Nice, nice, nice. Versus F80 M3 full bolt on PS2. They got some PlayStation turbos. E85 800 wheel horsepower. I mean, you told us the horsepower. Like, I guess the 240 is probably a lot lighter, but it's got 200 less horsepower. I'm betting on the fucking M3, sadly. But let's take a look.
1, 2, 3!
Well, BMW fanboys, tell me in the comments why the BMW had a disadvantage. I know they're going to go and defend it and yada, 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 but the BMW lost with 200 less horsepower. Those things weigh a fuck ton. At least they must, because you can't explain it other than that. Is there another race? Oh, there is. I didn't even see this race. I guess we're going to commentate as we go. Okay, the second race. Okay, BMW's holding on a bit better, and he's starting to slowly creep back. Yep. What is it, BMW boys? What's your fucking excuse now, man? Every time I post a race with a BMW, they all get defensive in the comments. They're like, beep, 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 little whiny little babies. So what is it? This one had 200 more horsepower, and it took the L. Explain. I'm waiting. And the dude was fucking rowing boats, man. That is pretty impressive right there. Shifting like that, you hear that? It was quick. It was still fucking very quick. Nice shit, 240. Good kill. All right, we have two more races. Second to last race is an intake pulley Hellcat versus full bolt-on hybrid turbo tuned on E85. I don't think that's enough to kill it. I mean, I think the Hellcat's going to win, but we're about to find out. I'm betting on the Hellcat.
I'm in the third act.
60.
Don't think I'm not sorry. Get me out of here. This time I'm ready to roll. Can't stop this boy. Can't stop this boy.
Alright, so I had to mute it because the dude started playing some music over the race. I don't know why you would do that. Just show the race in its entirety. Anyways, JDM Overnight corrects it and says the Hellcat doesn't have a tune. It just has the intake and pulley. Running a pulley on a car with no tune, that doesn't sound very healthy, but it is what it is. The GTI or whatever the fuck it was made it look stupid easy. Just gradually just walked away from it. And I have never seen a fast one of these in SoCal. Where are they all at? That is really impressive right there. That made that Hellcat look like a fucking SCAT pack. No, even worse, an RT. That's embarrassing right there. On the second race too, the Hellcat had a fucking car length already, and he reeled him in like a goddamn bass fish on a nice Sunday afternoon. That shit was stupid easy, man. I gotta look out for these a little bit more, man. These things are pretty damn impressive, apparently, with some simple mods. Good shit right there. Easy kill. All right, last race, saved probably the best for last, hopefully. At least I saw that this was a pretty good lineup. We have a built big turbo Evo on E85 at 35 PSI of boost. That is a fuck ton of boost. Versus the McLaren 570S. Man, these supercars move. McLaren, you won my heart. The MP412C is beautiful. And the 570, although not as fast in my opinion, it is still a quick car. So if this Evo beats that, that's pretty impressive. But I would hope it does if it's this crazy. Let's take a look. I'm betting on the Evo. Alright, I might sound like an idiot. First of all, the fucking flames were fucking sick. That is dope right there. If I saw that on every shift, man, I would bust a nut. But anyways, I might sound like an idiot right here, but they didn't get up to that high of a speed. I know they're moving, but I mean, if they're doing a 60 roll, this is 60, 70, 80, 90, maybe going 100, maybe 120 right there. Maybe the McLaren would have come around him at the top end. Maybe the Evo still definitely won and definitely making a whole lot more horsepower. And that's just, the thing just moves, man. That is one car you do not want to come across in Mexico because he is going to embarrass any supercar owner out there. Very, very badass. That is sick. Honestly, sick. Anyways, guys, that is going to do it for this video. How many did you guys get right? I think I got all but maybe 1 or 2 right, which is probably the best I've ever done. So let me know what you guys got down right. Let me know what you guys got right down in the comments down below. Subscribe to see more videos like this one. I will be seeing what the McLaren does against the Supra in an upcoming video. Just got to make sure it's nice and safe and I can plan a trip down to Mexico. Anyways, until next video, peace.